Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you all dropping in. And really quick, I would like to talk about the Chilling app, the awesome horror app that I'm partnered with. In case you haven't heard, every week I have new stories released over on Chilling. There are now over 1,000 stories on Chilling, with a bunch of other YouTube narrators and professionals to choose from. And on Chilling, you'll be able to do things you can never do on YouTube. Choose from over 1,000 individual stories that are sorted into curated playlists or create your own. And on Chilling, we give you so much flexibility to listen the way you want. This includes a Chilling game-changing feature, our ambient menu, which can change the background sounds of the story at any time to fit your mood. Go from rain to a campfire with the press of a button. It's totally revolutionary. You need to try it. There have been a number of awesome updates to Chilling, such as the ability to download stories for offline listening, and the new social feature. You can now discuss your favorite stories with other users and friends. And we are just getting started. Not only are we adding hours of new content every week, but original video content is also in the works. Chilling is evolving into a must-have for all horror lovers. Please look in the description to start your free trial over on the Chilling app, and check out my personal playlist there. And without any further ado, let's begin. And as always, this video may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. John Formisano was an experienced cop, starting out in Newark, New Jersey way back in 1995. He married Christy Solaro in 2010. They had 2 children together, a daughter and a son. It is not clear why John and Christy's relationship deteriorated, but in June of 2019, John filed for divorce. Not much is known about his personal life, but colleagues have stated that apart from dealing with his divorce, John was also preoccupied with his mother, who was gravely ill. About a month later, John stopped at Christy's house to drop off a pair of eyeglasses for his kids. While he was at the house, he got suspicious that there was someone else there and went upstairs to Christy's bedroom only to find she was in there with another man. Christy had actually warned her boyfriend that John was passing by. When he arrived, she left the bedroom and locked it behind her. When she saw John approaching her room with a gun, she cried out for her boyfriend, who remains unidentified, to call the police. But it was too late. John was already firing at his ex-wife. He then broke down her bedroom door and fired at her boyfriend. Christy ran out of the house and was gunned down on the way to her neighbor's home. Several calls were made to 911 that day from neighbors who had heard the gunshots and others who saw Christy being shot dead out in the street.
911 for 361, is this your emergency?
Hey, hi. I live at right in the White Rock section, and a man just got his wife in front of my house.
He's just what?
You gotta hurry up because he is dying in front of my house, please.
Okay, ma'am, that's 5. What town are you in, ma'am?
Right off of White Rock Boulevard, please.
Okay.
The Newark cop, he's a Newark cop. He lives on the corner. He's got her. I saw him through my window.
Okay, ma'am, hold on. Take a deep breath for me, okay? I'm
uniform on.
Okay, give me 1 second, all right?
He's dying in front of my house.
I have to contact Jefferson, ma'am, okay?
Yes, hurry up,
Give
please.
me 1 second, okay?
Bye.
What's going on today?
Who is this?
It's Jefferson Township Police Department.
There's somebody shot on my front steps, but...
On your front steps?
Yeah, I think she's dying or dead. I don't even want to touch her. We heard some pops, and I think it's the woman from 2 doors to the next door.
For reporting a woman's on the front steps.
No, you better know, really. I'm not reporting. I'm just going to look at it. I don't know. Let's go look and check out what's happening.
All right, stand by, sir. Stand by.
I got my neighbors here.
Stand by.
Fred. Yeah. I got you for that. You guys better hurry up. I think it was my neighbor. Dude, I'm not down. Like,
You're saying there's a woman on
really?
the steps. Step it up. I'm sending that. You don't have to stand by.
You better hurry up.
I'm sending everybody, sir.
You better, because I think my neighbor's not my neighbor.
The authorities found John in a nearby neighborhood about 2 hours later. The gun he had used in the shooting was in the car. When he saw the police, he discarded his phone. He was charged with murder and a range of other crimes, including endangering the welfare of a child, but maintained his innocence, claiming he experienced a blackout before the shooting began. After his arrest, he was transferred to a psychiatric facility where he awaited his trial. He had turned down a plea agreement that would have given him 40 years, and was later found competent to stand trial. Unfortunately, Christy did not survive the shooting, whereas her boyfriend was transferred to a medical facility for treatment. He had gunshot wounds in his thigh, his arms, and his abdomen. Thankfully, the 2 children didn't get hurt and were sent away to live with an uncle after the tragedy occurred. From everything I can find, this case is still ongoing, so I don't know the final outcome yet. Kent Hammers had been married for 25 years at the time the incident took place. They had a daughter and kept good relations with their close relatives. Barbara Kendhammer, Todd's wife, kept a very tight schedule, calling her mother every morning before going to work, being exceptionally punctual in her professional life to the extent that her employer called her mother to ask if anything had happened to Barbara because she was 2 minutes late for her shift. Todd and Barbara are believed to have left their home at around 7:50 a.m. the morning of the accident. Despite Barbara having never been late for work and there being no evidence of her taking the day off, they were driving away from the school she worked at. Images of their car were captured by CCTV as they were driving out of town. Supposedly, they were going together to replace the windshield on a truck, though it was later found that neither of the people Todd claimed as his clients for the job arranged anything of the sorts. Todd called emergency services at around 8:30 a.m. on Friday, the 16th of September, 2016, from the M Highway, just out of Hamilton, Wisconsin. He told the operator that he and his wife Barbara were in a car accident caused by a pipe falling out of a flatbed truck and hitting their car's windshield. He claimed that the pipe hit her and proceeded to follow the operator's instructions regarding CPR until authorities showed up at the scene. They found Todd in an agitated state and clearly nervous, wearing a blood-stained shirt.
Hello? Oh, hi, this is the 911 center. You called me. I've got a yes, hang on. I've got police and ambulance, first responders headed to Emmenberg and Cooley. I need you to tell me what happened. Slow down. Did the car need help? Okay. And so your wife is injured? Yes. Okay. Yes. And there was in a car accident? Yes, a pipe or something came through her windshield. A pipe did. Pipe? Okay. All right. And I'm going to connect you to medical information, sir. What's your first name? Todd. Todd, okay. And they're going to help you help her until somebody gets there, okay? Hurry up. And then you're going to hear a dial tone in the phone ring. Just stay on the phone. Let me talk first when they pick up, okay? Mm-hmm. Communication. Hi, this is Lisa, 911. I've got Todd on the line reference that accident at Bergen Cooley in County M. He said a pipe or something came through the windshield and hit his wife. His callback number is the number on the header, 608-790-2360. So he needs some help with it. Go ahead. Okay, we're going to tell me exactly what happened. She got her and she's hitting the head and in the throat, I think, in the throat or something. She's got blood coming out of her nose and mouth and it's really big and blue. How old is she? 46. Is she awake? No, I can't get her to her. She talked at first a little bit. Okay. Is she breathing? No, I don't think so. No. All right, sir. We do have help on the way. Stay on the line. How long? You're off the road. Sir, I want you to stay right where you're at, sir. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try to do something with it. Yep, we're going to... I'm going to put the phone down. Can you get her out of the vehicle, sir? I got her out. Okay, I want you to lay her flat on the ground. I got her flat. I know first aid, but I don't know what to do with this.
Okay. Listen carefully. I'm going to tell you how to do chest compressions. Place the heel of your hand on her breastbone, right between her nipples.
I know how to do that.
The other hand is the
I
top.
know how to do that.
Pump the chest hard and fast. At
He's
least
got
twice
blood
per
coming out of his
second.
mouth.
That's okay. Go ahead and pump it twice per second and 2 inches deep, okay?
Okay. All right,
Let the chest come up all the way between the pumps.
I'll come back in a minute.
Okay, keep going, sir.
She's got blood bubbling out of her mouth, bad.
That's okay. That's okay. We're going to keep pumping the chest hard and fast, okay?
Pass out. I'm very
You're doing great, sir. You're doing just fine. Keep pumping the chest hard and fast, 2 inches deep. Keep going, sir. You're doing great.
How far out are they?
One. They're coming as fast as they can, sir.
I know, but how fast is that?
They're coming.
I know, but I can't stay here much longer like this.
Yes, you can. You're doing a great job. You're doing what you can right now for her.
She's bleeding out her ear, too. I think I
Okay?
hit her hard when she whipped around.
Okay. That's okay. We're not hurting her at all right now.
Here comes somebody that's funny. I don't know who he is.
Okay. Just keep going. Okay, keep going, sir.
I am. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
You're doing great, sir. Keep going.
Okay, I gotta hang up. Here they come. Here they come.
Stay on the phone until you get right next to her. Okay, keep doing CPR. You're doing great, sir.
Good. Come on, Bart.
You're doing great. You just keep on going until they get right up next to her, and they'll take over.
I'm on the other side of the car. I have to show them where I am. I have to show them.
They'll find you, sir. You're doing great.
Okay, they're here. I see them.
Okay, make sure you come right up next to her.
I got them. I can't. I gotta get them.
Okay. We want to continue with the CPR for her.
They can't find me. They went by me. Call them and tell them come back. They went past me.
Okay.
I'm on Bergam Cooley. That's them. Come on. Fuck me. Oh my God. Come on. Oh my God.
Okay, so we got him turned around. Keep going. Keep
Come on,
doing
get him
that
back here.
CPR.
Get him back here. Get him back here. Come on.
Yep, they're coming.
I don't see him. Which side of Bergam Cooley are you on, Todd? There's only one Bergam Cooley. No, which side of the road? You don't see my car. I tried to turn around. Holy fuck. Are you hurrying?
They're coming, Todd. Keep on going. The best thing we can do for her right now is to continue with that CPR.
You got her. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. You're going to be okay, Barb. You're going to be okay, Barb. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, Barb. You're going to be okay. Hurry up. First responders are on scene. I know that.
All right, sounds great. Thank you.
Yep, bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, come on. I gotta hurry up. She's hurting out bad. I got her.
Up on the road.
Hold on, man.
Todd?
How far?
The following day, Barbara took her last breath. Her passing resulted in the opening of a police investigation on the matter, with Todd as the main suspect. The news shocked the Kendhammers family, but they never lost faith in Todd. The prosecution in the trial even had the bench right behind them reserved for family, but they all stood behind him until the very end. The investigation, and later on trial, took a number of unexpected turns. Todd's story proved iffy at best at several key points. Some of the biggest questions he couldn't answer were why were they driving away from Barbara's workplace while she was supposed to go to work? Why did he have shifts scheduled at work on the following weekend when he was supposed to be gone on a trip with Barbara? And how come his chest and neck were full of scratch marks while several of his wife's nails were broken and had traces of his skin under them? He got caught up in several lies and started throwing accusations at medical examiners, prosecutors, jurors, the media, and even law enforcement. Todd failed to convince the jury with his answers and was found guilty of first-degree intentional homicide. The verdict came down hard and swift. He was sentenced to life in prison at the end of his 9-day trial in March 2017 and is to be eligible for parole in 30 years at the age of 77. His family was still by his side even then, though he was not allowed to hug them before being taken back into custody to serve his sentence. Kendrick Roberts was residing in a $1 million mansion in Georgia, where he housed women he hired to dance at strip clubs for his company, Live Star Nation. Judging from Instagram pictures in which he displayed gang tattoos, Kendrick was involved with a street gang called the Gangster Disciples. He met most of these women online and promised them singing bonuses and other financial benefits, but he never fulfilled any of his promises. He also gave them all phones with a GPS tracker on them, and according to the contracts he made them sign, they were in breach of their employment if they turned the GPS signal off. He bought cars under the name of one of the captive women, and although there were efforts made to reach the authorities about what was going on, Kendrick threatened the women to ensure none of them contacted the police about his operations. Whatever Kendrick's intentions were, some of his victims actually contacted the FBI, who started to look into the possibility that Kendrick was part of a human trafficking ring. One anonymous 20-year-old caller who had been staying at his mansion for a month called 911, believing her life was in danger. She was recovering from plastic surgery at the time, so she had not danced for Kendrick's company.
Chatcom 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Hello?
This is Chatcom 911. We received a hang-up call. Do you have an emergency?
Yes, I accidentally hung up. Did you ask for my address?
I'm sorry?
Did you ask for my address?
What is your address?
No, I said, did you ask for it?
Yes, you need the police to come to your location?
I wondered if I'm in a very bad situation and I need to get out. And I was planning on leaving today.
Okay, so what do you want the police to do?
I'm asking, what do you think I should do?
What do you mean you're in a bad situation and you're trying to get out? What does that mean?
It's a house full of girls, and he threatens, if I try to leave, that he'll kill me and stuff.
Wait, did you say you're in a house full of girls?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody threatened to kill you if you leave?
Mm-hmm.
Who's threatening to kill you? One of the girls?
No, our boss.
Your boss?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your boss?
I don't know his full name. I know his next name.
Okay, how old are you? Okay, and what's your address?
Well, nothing illegal is going on here. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay. Well, why does he threaten to kill you if you leave?
So when I came here, it was like a situation where you come and you work and you have girls dance. And the girls make money from dancing, and the money.
Okay, so you and the girls dance for money at this house?
Yeah, I haven't started yet. I just got here. I've been here for about a month, and he had me go get like plastic surgery. And he's so mean. I just can't stay.
Okay, and how did you meet him?
On this website. It's called Seeking Arrangements.
It's called what arrangements?
Seeking Arrangements.
Thinking?
Seeking Arrangements.
Seeking Arrangements?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name?
When Kendrick got arrested and charged with false imprisonment and trafficking, more details about his business came to light. One of his victims said that his hostages were sleeping with him. Not that they wanted to, and that he often walked around the house with an AK-47. He would also tell the women they could leave whenever they wanted, but would threaten them right after, even telling one victim that he would have someone cut her chest open to retrieve the implants he had paid for if she tried to leave. Kendrick maintained his innocence, stating that he was running a business modeling after the Playboy Mansion. When asked about the tattoos the women had on their wrists, SOS, standing for Sisters of Struggle, and LOP, standing for Loyalty Over Pride, he claimed that the tattoos were to ensure loyalty to his brand. He continuously denied any gang involvement, although some of the women said he was a gang member. Roberts is being charged with more than 50 counts of human trafficking and false imprisonment. If convicted, he faces up to 640 years in prison. Toni Henthorn was a doctor, and her family had a profitable oil business, so she was quite rich. Her husband, Harold Henthorn, convinced her that he was a successful businessman when he wasn't. He created fake business cards and pretended he was involved in charities. Despite this, they were together for close to 12 years and even had a daughter together. Toni was Harold's second wife. His first wife passed away in 1995 after their car slipped off a jack while she was changing a flat tire. 4 years later, Harold met Toni online, and 9 months into their relationship, they tied the knot. During their 12 years of marriage, Harold started to take control of Toni's life. He made her move away from her family, and each time her parents called, he would pick up and do most of the talking. He exerted similar control over his daughter's life. Toni's parents suspected that Harold was lying about his wealth, and that the reason he was controlling Toni was to get his hands on her money. But Toni never allowed her parents to bring up that subject. As she put it, "If you do that, I'll suffer the consequences." Harold and Toni's relationship became more concerning when they took a trip to a cabin Harold owned. One night, while their daughter was asleep, something knocked Toni from behind while she was standing on the porch. She ended up in the ER. Harold later told her that a piece of lumber fell from the porch and hit her. Toni could have died, but luckily survived. When her parents heard about what had happened, they instantly thought Harold tried to kill their daughter. Some months later, he actually succeeded in doing so. On September 29, 2012, they were hiking together to celebrate their 12th anniversary. They went off trail, and when the opportunity presented itself, Harold pushed Toni off the ledge. He then called 911.
911, what's the address, the emergency?
Hello, my name is Harold Henthorn. I'm in the Rocky Mountain National Park.
Okay.
I need an Alpine Mountain Rescue Team immediately.
Okay, what is your exact location?
My exact location is Deer Mountain, North
Okay.
Summit. About
Okay.
1 mile south of the visitor center.
Okay, I'm going to transfer you to the park, so hang on the line. You're going to hear some clicking, and right now I'm pulling up your long
Okay.
on my phone here. Let me try it one more time before I transfer you. They don't have this technology.
Can I make sure you know where I am first?
Okay. Yep, I have one moment.
Okay.
Hang on.
We tell you right where I am.
National Park, I'm sorry, where's your emergency? This is Estes, and we have a gentleman on Deer Mountain. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. My wife has fallen from a rock on the north summit of Deer Mountain, on the Deer Mountain Trail, and she's in really critical condition. She's had a bad fall.
How far did you fall, sir?
30, 40 feet, 30 feet.
30, 40 feet.
I think 30 feet.
30 feet. Are you with
I
her
can't
now?
be sure. I am. Let me be sure that you know my location first, where the cell have really bad cell coverage.
Okay. So,
Okay, I'm on Deer Mountain,
okay.
near the summit, not the normal, regular northern summit, on the southern outcrop.
And tell me some things about the patient.
She is a white female, 50 years old, great health. She has respiration approximately 5 to 8 beats a minute. Her pulse is about between 60 and 80 beats a minute.
Okay, what's your main injury?
Head injury.
Head injury.
Concussed.
Okay, any other injuries?
Be internal.
Is she conscious and breathing?
No, she's not. She has not been conscious. She is breathing. She's anywhere between 5 and 8 beats a minute now.
Hold on just a second.
Okay. Here's the thing. I will pay any and all expenses for a helicopter. I don't care if it's private. I don't care if it's commercial. It wouldn't matter if it's medevac. I'll pay any and all expenses right now.
Okay.
Have you drop a paramedic down here?
I understand that, sir. It's really on the safety of everybody involved, so that would really be up to the ranger.
Okay. Weather's good. There's no wind whatsoever right now. Weather is excellent. This building is at least 5 to 8 miles. There's definitely, I'm not a paramedic, but I'm doing all I can do. You could safely drop a paramedic from a 10-foot rope. Easily do that.
I understand that, sir, but they definitely need to probably get someone on scene. They do have hasty teams, and those are the teams that are going to run up there as fast as possible and get to your location. They're asking you to put as many bright items out as possible to see if they can't see you, if they can blast you.
Okay, let me see. I got your ear something.
Okay, are you back with your wife now?
I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right with her.
Okay, how is she doing?
Her respiration is weaker.
Her respiration is weaker?
Yeah, 5 beats a minute.
5 beats a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know how to perform CPR?
I do.
Okay, and more about this fall, sir. Was it like a sliding fall, or did she fall, directly?
I didn't see exactly. I was messing with one camera. She was messing with the other one. I didn't actually see. I saw the motion, but
Harold would have gotten away with pushing Toni to her death if one investigator did not look into his past and see that his first wife had also died under mysterious circumstances. As it turned out, Harold had been living off of the life insurance policy of the tragedy, and he was seeking to profit $1 million life insurance policy following Toni's death. What stood out to authorities was the fact that Harold kept changing his story. Nothing was adding up. The night he killed his first wife, he told the police conflicting stories. So much so that it's surprising he wasn't found out. The second time around, it wasn't any different. His stories were riddled with inconsistencies. But Toni's family knew that Harold had pushed their daughter to her death. During Harold's trial, prosecutors pointed out Harold was eager to collect $4.7 million in life insurance after Toni passed away. Toni didn't even know the life insurance policy existed, and since the death of his first wife was starting to look like a murder and not an accident, Harold had no chance. He pleaded his innocence, but was served a life sentence anyway. On January 30th, 2011, Johnny Clark and Lisa Straub were at Lisa's parents' cabin in Holland, Ohio. They were spending their time there while Lisa's parents were away celebrating their 25th anniversary. The couple had made plans to meet up with some friends. One of these friends was Tiffany, who Johnny called right as he was leaving the house to pick her up. But while he was on the phone, someone interrupted the conversation. Tiffany heard him question this person, and after that, John was no longer reachable. Tiffany passed by the house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. She couldn't see her friends through the window, although the lights were on, and it looked like someone had been looking for something inside. She called Johnny's parents to tell them what had happened, and then set off to pick up Johnny's father, John, and bring him back to the cabin. Meanwhile, Johnny's mother called 911.
Hello?
Toledo 911.
Ma'am, my heart is beating out of my chest. I just got a call from one of my son's friends.
Okay.
Her phone number, I have it right here. She just picked my husband up too. My son and his girlfriend live out at Longacre Lane. I believe that's Holland. This girl says she was on the phone with my son and his girlfriend, and he was supposed to go pick her up. He was telling her he was going out the door, and all she heard was the phone drop and heard my son saying in the background, "Who are you? What do you want? What are you doing here?" And she said she just drove by the house, and the house looks ransacked. All the lights are on. My son's not answering, and neither is the girlfriend.
Okay, you said it was...
Yes, Lane.
Okay.
Oh, my God. I got heart problems, and my heart's beating out of my chest right now.
All right, I understand. Do you know if that's all one word, or is it two separate?
It's separate words.
Longacre.
Yes, Long. L-O-N-G, Acre, A-C-R-E, Lane. Oh, my God.
Is she still there?
No, she just came by here to pick up my husband, my son's dad, and I'm here with the other two younger kids.
All right, what is your name?
My name is Maite Vasquez Clark. Oh, my God. I have the girl's phone number that he was talking to that heard all this going on in the background.
Okay.
Her parents, my son's girlfriend's parents are out of town. They left for Puerto Rico 2 days ago. I don't know how to calm myself down. My heart's beating out of my chest.
Okay, what did your son tell her?
My son was like, "Hey, Tiff, we're on our way out the door. We're coming to get you." And then all she hears is the phone drop and my son Johnny saying, "Who are you? What do you want? What are you doing here? Who are you?" And no more answers. That's all she hears. And then she says that she starts getting worried because neither of them are answering the phone. And she goes out there by the house, and she sees all the lights are on, and the cabinets look ransacked.
Okay, but you don't have any idea where your son's at?
He was there at the house with his girlfriend. That's where they're house sitting for her parents.
Okay, but he wasn't there when she went over there?
No. She rang the doorbell, and nobody came to the door, nothing. Oh, my God, ma'am, I'm so afraid something happened bad.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay, what is your son's name?
John S. Clark. Clark is with an E at the end.
Is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He's white and Hispanic. He looks more white than anything.
How old is he?
He's 21. Date of birth is 4/15/89. And the girlfriend is...
Okay, is somebody going to meet us over there?
Yeah, my husband's on his way there right now. Oh, my God, my hands are ice cold. My heart's beating out of my chest.
Do I need to send you medical, ma'am?
Please do.
Okay. Let me get this call in real quick, and I'll send you medical, okay?
But I have these kids. Okay, please make the call. The girlfriend's name is Lisa Stroud.
Okay, what's your husband's name?
John P. Clark.
What kind of car is he driving?
I don't know what the girl's car is that picked him up. I'll give you the girl's phone number. The girl, okay. Tiffany.
Do you know how long it's going to take him to get over there?
Probably 10 minutes. Oh, my heart. My God, I can't take this.
What's his girlfriend's name?
Lisa Straub. S-T-R-A-U-B.
What's her cell number?
This is his girlfriend. This is not the girl that called me from the cell number. Okay. The girl that called me is Tiffany. I don't know her last name, and her cell number is 567.
Okay, but we can get a hold of Lisa on that number?
No, Lisa's with Johnny. That's what I'm telling you. Lisa and Johnny are boyfriend and girlfriend. They were leaving her mom's house. They were on the phone with this girl named Tiffany, the number I'm going to give you, the cell phone number that I'm going to give you. They were talking to her on the phone when all this commotion went down.
I thought the girlfriend called you saying that she was on
No,
the phone.
no, not the girlfriend, her friend. The girlfriend's friend called me. And she's the one that just came here now to pick my husband up. Oh, my God, I can't take this.
All right, well, they're already en route. I'm just getting all this information, okay?
Okay, let me give you Tiffany's cell phone number, okay?
Hang on.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, please. I'm praying that my son is okay. Oh, Lord.
All right, what's Tiffany's cell? Okay.
Oh, man, my heart is beating out of my chest.
I understand.
Oh, my God. Giovanni, open the door so when the rescue squad gets here, you can let them in. I have to sit down on the bed, son. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right, what's your address, ma'am?
Yes.
What is your name?
Maida.
Oh, Maida. Hang on.
Yes.
All right, stay on the line and talk to medical while they're on their way there, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Lord. Hello?
Hang on.
Okay, ma'am, are they at the residence yet?
KMS.
Toledo with Danbury.
Responding there.
Once the authorities arrived at the scene, they started to look around for clues as to what might have happened. The issue was, there was no sign of forced entry into the house, so they could not go in to check if everything was all right. However, one police officer told John that he should go inside to check that everything was okay, once the police had left the scene. John went around the house and, looking in, he finally saw his son on the floor. He ran to the front of the house, kicked the door in, and went to the kitchen. Once again, Johnny's mother dialed 911.
God. Oh, my God. You need to get the police out to Long Acre Lane. My son is in the basement tied up at his house. I just saw him through the window. The police were out here earlier and did absolutely nothing. Both cell phones are on the ground and we can see the people. Him and his girlfriend are tied up in the basement.
Okay, all right, we'll get them out there.
Get them cops out here. I told them earlier and they wouldn't listen to me.
You need to calm down. We'll get them out there. But yelling at me is
unconscious. They're unconscious, ma'am.
Oh, okay. You said they're unconscious?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Cell phones on their body. With cell phones on their bodies. Unclothed with pants on. She only has pants on.
Okay.
And their hands are tied.
Okay. All right. We'll get them out there, ma'am.
Oh, my God.
Okay. I need you to calm down. We'll get them out there, okay?
Oh, my God. Please hurry.
All right, we will.
Long Acre.
Okay,
Long Acre Lane.
I have the address. We'll get them out there.
Goodbye.
When John broke into the house, he went straight to the kitchen where he found both Johnny and Lisa half naked and with bags taped over their heads. The earlier intruder had suffocated them both to death. The authorities arrived, and after that, an investigation was underway. The first challenge was that the crime scene was too clean and the authorities could not even find any substantial evidence. That was until a cigarette butt was found, and on it was the DNA of a well-known criminal, Sam Williams. Although it was difficult to convict Sam since there was no other evidence apart from the cigarette to link him to the crime, Sam was also unable to provide a worthy alibi when asked where he was at the time of Johnny and Lisa's murder. In the end, he got convicted and was given a life sentence. Despite that, the double murder of Johnny and Lisa continues to be a mystery. It is believed that many more people were involved, and there's more to the story. A decade after the tragedy, the authorities are still searching for answers, testing new DNA samples recovered from the crime scene, and reaching out to the public for tips. On March 25, 2021, Ryan and Julie Eberly were driving on Interstate 95 in North Carolina. They were heading off to a beach vacation they had been planning to celebrate 7 years of marriage. While driving, Ryan didn't see a car coming up behind him while switching lanes. The driver in the other car drove past them, shot at them, then took off. Ryan called 911 when he realized Julie had been hit.
I don't know, I'm along 95 South. I can't see an exit on my marker. Some guy just got into my car. My wife's hit.
Okay, sir, I can't. You said somebody shot into your car?
Shot into my car, yes. My wife is shot. She's bleeding badly. I need help now.
Listen to me. I need you to take a breath, okay? I'm showing you at mile marker 22 in the southbound lane. Are you southbound lane?
Southbound lane. Please hurry.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
Ryan Eberly.
Okay, what is your phone number in case we get disconnected, Ryan? Okay, where is your wife shot at?
She's shot in the hip. I'm trying to stop the bleeding.
Okay, do you have a clean, dry cloth?
I don't want to hang on. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you. How old is your wife?
Yes, I have a clean.
Okay, yes, I can hear you. How old is your wife?
She's not responsive. Should I lay her down or?
How old is she?
What?
How old is your wife?
She's 47.
Okay, is she breathing?
Yes, she's breathing, but very labored.
Okay, is she conscious?
Here.
Is she
no,
conscious?
She's not conscious. She's breathing. Please hurry.
Okay, listen to me. We need to get her flat on her back, okay? Is there any way that you can get her out of the car?
Yes, I can.
Can you do that for me?
Stay with me, Julie.
Have you got that applying pressure? Okay.
I'm applying pressure to her wound, yes.
Okay. Listen to me, you're doing a really good job. I need you to try to stay under control, okay? You're doing a really good job, and we've got help coming to you. Is she talking to you? Yeah. Sir? Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Is her chest rising and falling?
Julie, please. Please,
sir. Is her chest rising and falling?
Yes, she's taking very, very shallow labored breaths. Keep breathing, Julie. Keep breathing.
No, he's saying they're passing him.
Julie, keep breathing. Honey, breathe. Breathe, Julie.
Is she conscious?
No, she's not conscious.
Okay.
Keep breathing. Keep breathing, Julie. Very, very slow and labored. Oh, my God.
Listen to me. You're going to do chest compressions until somebody gets there. Do you know how to do CPR?
Yes, just above her sternum. How many? How many in a row?
As many as you can in a row. Keep going. Just count them out loud for me.
Hurry up!
Okay, they're coming just as fast as they can. Keep counting out loud the CPR number. Can you count out loud for me so I can keep up with you?
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Julie, come on!
Okay, sir, you're doing a good job. Keep going, sir.
You guys gotta hurry!
They're coming just as fast as they can. I need you to continue CPR, sir.
The authorities took around 10 minutes to arrive at the scene, and they rushed Julie to UNC Health Southeastern, where she tragically died from gunshot wounds. The police categorized the incident as a road rage encounter. A witness to the shooting described the car the shooter was in, a gray Malibu. She also saw the exit the shooter took and informed authorities. The police used video footage to track him down. 7 days later, the police announced that they had found the shooter, a man named Floyd Dejiwan. He was charged with first-degree murder. Meanwhile, the authorities revealed that Floyd tried to change the look of his vehicle while he was being tracked down. It was also revealed that he had a criminal record and had spent 3 years in jail after assaulting someone with a deadly weapon and causing serious injury. On April 21, 2003, Amanda Marie Berry vanished right before she turned 17. Her sister was the last person to hear from her after Amanda called her to tell her she was on her way home from her job at Burger King. At first, the authorities thought she had run away from home, but a week after she went missing, a man called her mother with her phone and said that Amanda would be coming home soon. But Amanda would not be heard from again for 10 years. Tragically, Amanda had been kidnapped by Ariel Castro, a man with a violent history. His wife had left him due to his violent tendencies. She also got custody of their 4 children. Then, in 2003, Ariel offered Amanda a ride home. He had kidnapped another victim the previous year, and in 2004, he kidnapped a friend of his daughter. Ariel kept his victims imprisoned in his basement and abused and took advantage of them for over a decade. What's surprising is that family often visited him, and he would keep the basement padlocked to preserve his dark secret. No one was ever the wiser. On May 6, 2013, Amanda thankfully escaped from captivity and sought out for help. She was with a 6-year-old child. As soon as she got her hands on a phone, she dialed 911.
Cleveland 911, you need...
Hello, please. Help me, I'm Amanda Berry.
You need police, fire, or ambulance.
I need police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years, and I'm here. I'm free now.
Okay, and what's your address?
2207 Seymour Avenue.
2207 Seymour. Looks like you're calling me from 2210.
Huh?
Looks like you're calling me from 2210.
I can't hear you.
It looks like you were calling me from 2210 Seymour.
Yeah, I'm across the street. I'm using the phone.
Okay, stay there with those neighbors. Talk to the police when they get there.
Okay.
Okay, talk to the police when they get there.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, talk to the police when they get there.
Okay, I'm on the way right now.
We're going to send them as soon as we get a car open.
No, I need them now before we get back.
All right, we're sending them, okay?
Okay, I mean, like,
Who's the guy you're, who's the guy who went out?
His name is Ariel Castro.
All right, how old is he?
He's like 52.
All right, and
Steven, I'm Amanda Berry. I've been on the news for the last 10 years.
Okay, I got that here. I already. And you said, what was his name again?
Ariel Castro.
And is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He's Hispanic.
What's he wearing?
I don't know, because he's not here right now. That's
when he left, when he left, what was he wearing?
Sweetheart, it's a pity. What?
Right, the police are on the way. Talk to them when they get there. Okay?
I
told you they're on the way. Talk to them when they get there, okay?
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Police officers arrived and entered Ariel's house with their guns drawn. One of Ariel's captives, Michelle Knight, embraced a police officer and kept on saying, "You saved me." All captives were taken to Metro Health Medical Center after being rescued. Ariel Castro was arrested a couple of weeks later on May 6th and was charged with kidnapping and rape. His bail was set at $8 million. His legal representatives went on to say that Ariel was not the monster the media was portraying him to be, but was a man who deeply cared about the daughter he had fathered. But Ariel wound up pleading guilty to 927 out of the 977 charges brought against him. And yes, he's an evil, disgusting monster. Ariel was sentenced to consecutive life terms in prison with an additional 1,000 years. Given an opportunity to speak, Ariel said that he was a sex addict and his sexual relationships with his victims were consensual. He also suggested that the FBI should have caught him and that the girls shouldn't have gotten into the car with a stranger. On September 3, 2013, the world became a better place when Ariel ended his life in prison. I appreciate you dropping into the video. Really means a lot to me. And if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you're looking to check out some of my new merch, make sure to check it out in the description. I partnered with a new website, so the quality's a lot better, all that stuff. Plus, we got some pretty damn cool designs to you. Once again, much love to you all, and I will catch you in the next video. And just remember, it's always scarier if it's true. Bad boy.